I not come and cook on my head. So you guys should chill. And even as a matter of fact, if I defend them, what's your damn business? They are my friends. Even if they don't defend me online, fine. Come on, if you don't like it, I'm defending my friends. Please go to hell, okay? I beg. Everybody know how they do them for, but everybody know it's in they do them. Don't do, not to do.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Azine Williams. How are you all doing? Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are fine. If you're new to this channel, kindly click on the subscription button. Click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Okay guys, so this matter between Kess and his wife keeps getting messier and messier and messier. So you guys will remember a few days ago, I think it was during the final Saturday party of the Big Brother Naija All Stars, Kess's wife reached out to a famous blogger and decided to let it out of the bag about the affair that was going on between Kess, who was her husband, and Christy O, a fellow Big Brother Naija level up housemate. Yes, guys, she also made other claims about, defrauding her and all of that. So that, when it came out, caught a lot of our attention, but it did not really garner a lot of social media attention because at that time, Big Brother Naija All Stars was still on, so everybody's attention was still on who is going to win, who is going to be top 2, top 3, and all of that. Yes, guys. So the next day after that, Kess came out to say his own side of the story. He talked about, his wife taking money from his account without his knowledge, planning with another person to do that and all of that. Then later on, his wife also released her own side of the story concerning the 1.5 million, saying that it's some fund that she wants to take to leave the country or something of that sort. Yes, guys. And then later again, Kess sat down with Daddy Freeze on Daddy Freeze's Instagram live. Yes, guys, where I honestly did not pay attention to what they were saying because I was busy with Big Brother Naija All Stars. Now, fast forward to yesterday evening. Yes, Kess's wife came on Instagram live and for about an hour, 45 or 30 minutes, peeled everything from her own side that happened between herself and Kess, and of course Christy O. Yes, guys, she talked about how Kess wanted to use her for American visa. She talked about being defrauded by Kess. She talked about spending close to $45,000 on Kess ever since they got married. She talked about her miscarriage, I think 2 miscarriages and all of that. She talked about how Kess has this whole history of cheating on her with other ladies. She talked about Kess and Christy O, how it started, them sharing an apartment together. Kess wanted her to pay 4 million for a new apartment for himself and Christy O to live together, and she refused. So it's a whole lot, and I know I put a clip, I put out a video about 10 or 15 minutes long, to summarize some of the things that she said. It's on my channel. Yes, guys. So that did not end there. Nope. It did not. It actually got messier because other parties decided to join the party. Yes, guys. So when she did that Instagram live, Fina, a few minutes later, put this up on her Instagram story. And I'm like, emotional blackmail. Who is she talking about here? Even though I know that this has something to do with Kess' situation and his wife, but because she has not come out openly to say it's about that, I decided not to say anything about it. I was just watching and observing. Yes, guys, but a lot of people decided to talk about it. They started calling Fina out. Her fans basically were like, why are you putting yourself in this matter that nobody has even called your name in? Yes, guys, Fina took it up a notch to go on a TikTok live. Yes, I'm going to post some clips from that TikTok live. She basically was on Kess and Christy O's side. Yes, guys. And as if that wasn't enough, Tolanibaj decided to come for her pound of flesh from Christy O. Yes, guys, you all remember a few months back during the All-Star season, when Tolanibaj had an issue with, I think it was Ilebaye or somebody. Yes, guys, was it Ilebaye? I'm not sure, but she kind of slut-shamed the person. And Christy O put out this tweet basically saying that it's rich coming from Tolanibaj, slut-shaming somebody. Meanwhile, she is seen at Farm City or whatever that place is. Well, Tolanibaj last night quoted that same tweet telling Chrissy O that, now after accusing me of something that is not true or something of that sort, your karma has come. Yes, guys, and it did not end there. Nope, it did not. Well, Kess's wife decided to come on Twitter Space. There was a Twitter Space that was held and opened where they were bashing Kess and all of that. Well, she came there and she also started repeating her own side of the story. People of God, it was a very, very messy situation. Yeah, so that's kind of the summary of what happened last night. Now, what do I think of all these situations? First of all, I really don't like meddling in husband and wife matter. Yeah, I like putting myself out of that situation. I will not tell you, oh, I think this person is wrong. I think this person is right. Nah, you will not hear it from Izini because I'm not there with them. I was not there with them when the marriage started 3 years ago. But I can tell you for free that compared to what Kess has said, his wife has actually said a whole lot, a whole lot of things that will make you start asking or even want to believe what she is saying if you have not even believed that already. And at the moment, a lot of people do believe her because, what's there to show that what she's saying is not true? The only way to counter what she's saying at this moment is if there is a concrete proof that she is lying about the situation. But as at this moment, there is even no proof that she's lying or whatever. So as it is, the public is on her side. Number two, Tolanibaj has every right to take a swipe at Christy O. Christy O took a swipe at her, so Tolanibaj also has a right to take a swipe at Christy O. It's tit for tat. So nobody should come blaming Tolanibaj and all of that. Yes, Christy O took a swipe at her earlier in the year when she was still in Big Brother's house. So this is her own way of taking a swipe at Christy O. So it's 1-1 if you ask me. Number three, why is Fina inserting herself in this situation? I just don't get it. Okay, how many times has these people, both Kess and Christy O, how many times have they come out to defend you? You've had a lot of scandals on social media. How many times have they come out to be like, no, Fina didn't do this? Nobody comes out to defend you. Everybody decides to support you in secret, that is if they do. So why can't you do the same thing? You are like, oh, you want to defend your friend, or it's not in your place. You might think, okay, this is what it is. You might actually think, okay, this is the truth. And it might actually be the truth, oh. But the thing is, the person in question never really accused you. And the people that have been accused, it's not like they've actually come out in public to defend you. They might have done it in secret, but the fact that they didn't do it in public makes it kind of like questionable why you are coming to defend them, making you look some type of way. Why would you want to put out or put your reputation at stake for people that don't do the same for you? What manner of friendship is that? Christy O is in her house reporting Tolanibaj to her and all of that. It's kind of crazy. It's like they want Fina to go fight for them and hide under her cover because, Fina is, I don't know, the one person that will always go and fight. And Fina herself is, I don't even know, why would you even go to fight? For what? Why? Why would you even go to defend? For all you may know, because they are your friends, they might not even be truthful to you. What if there are proof to what this woman is saying? And it comes out that what this woman is saying is true. And number two, it's not even as if you have public sympathy like that. Is it not just a few days back that, the story of your father hits Vanguard News? And a lot of people just decided to be insulting you over it. They didn't even care that you were the one that was being wronged. Nobody cared about that. They just know, oh, this Fina is a useless girl. Even when Chichi came at you unprovoked, a lot of people didn't care what happened. They were just ready to insult Fina. That is the persona you have with the public. So why on earth would you want to be putting yourself through all that? And then later you say it's your fans that are spreading it. Your fans have tried. And most of your fans are not even with you at the moment. They've moved on to new stars, from the All Stars season. So why do you want to continually put them through this roller coaster of emotions? It's not fair. And it's not even a matter that, directly concerns you. So whatever Fina decides or whatever she sees in this whole matter, let her use her head and carry it, because this time around, she is the one that decided to go buy markets that nobody sent her to buy. It's as simple as that. As for Kess and Christy they had better come with, concrete evidence to defend themselves that, okay, they didn't do this thing. Because as such, where I stand, the pendulum is actually swinging to the Y side. As long as there has not been any concrete proof provided by the ones that have been accused, it's as good as they did it, even though they might be guilty or not guilty in that situation. That's what I think about this whole matter. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. On that note, I'd like to say a very big thank you to you all for being part of my channel. If you have not yet subscribed, kindly click on the subscription button, click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Until I come your way again, I remain your darling girl, Azine Williams.
I not come and cook on my head, so you guys should chill. And even as a matter of fact, if I defend them, what's your damn business? They are my friends. Even if they don't defend me online, fine. Come on, if you don't like it, I'm defending my friends. Please go to hell, okay? I beg. Everybody know how they do them for, but everybody know it's in they do them. Don't do, not to do. To do. What's happen? Don't do. Don't do. You guys, what's in the verse when we say, you guys claim you know somebody too well. Yes, because that's it. You guys claim you know somebody too well. And then when somebody does something you know this person can actually do, you then start behaving like, no, that's not how things are done. I don't need shit to come defend me online. I don't need nobody to come defend me online. Nobody ever defends me online. I don't care. But that will not stop me from defending anybody I want to defend online. So you guys should get it straight. I beg. She couldn't stop facing the fucking interview. She's today. Kama what? What's Kama? Nonsense, idiot. She even blocked me. She blocked you. She even blocked me. She blocked me. She even blocked me. She blocked.
And then sure enough, like I said, I found all the texts. And the first thing I found is they were talking about some stuff like, about Fina. Here she is. I wish I screenshot that. Here she is, a friend of Fina, right? But she's calling the girl a bitch. She said, I am picking up that bitch. And you're not dropping off that bitch. That's what she talks to Kess about. Fina is being called a bitch by this person, and I don't know if that's a natural thing for her, but I just felt like, oh my God, you're friends with this person, and yet you're calling this person a bitch. So I didn't do it, I didn't think nothing of it so much, but I just felt like this is horrible for this person to even think of her friend, that she's always going to her house or whatever, and telling Kess not to drop her off or not to pick her up because she's a bitch. Basically, Kess is being told who to pick up and not to pick up. But Kess will offer. Kess offers, I will take her home. And that will make her vex. So that was the first part of the text that I saw. And then later on, I saw, how was your interview? So how was the interview? By the way, how was the interview? Because she was picked as a Pulse Nigeria exit interview for all the all-stars who are evicted to be interviewed by this person, by this girl. So Kess used to drive her, like he's supposed to be the driver for her, until I caught on and I start telling my husband, what the fuck are you doing taking her to places? What is she to you? What are you, a driver to her? What are you? Who are you? Are you her husband? So I questioned him, and that caused a fight, and he stopped. He stopped taking her. So then she started, I guess, driving on her own, asking her boyfriend to borrow the car and all that. I don't care what she does, as long as my husband's not driving her ass. So from there, basically, yeah, it's just the text. She said, "How's the interview?" 6 hours later, he texted her again, and that's when I saw, "I can't wait to fuck you." And you guys will see that on my Instagram. That word alone, when I saw that, I don't know. I felt the most horrible, horrible feeling, but at the same time, relief, because I finally knew what I've been suspecting all along. Right there, those words, "I can't wait to fuck you." And then it went on and on and on. She's talking about her nipples are hard. "Please take off my dress. Oh, have mercy. Don't torture me. Oh, fuck. This is too much. This is torture. Oh my God, I can't believe you're alone in that house. They burst my brain." All of these things he's saying to her, going back and forth with her. "I want Tony. Tony is my husband's middle name. His name is Kessiena Tony Ajekpobu. So if you guys are wondering what Tony comes from, Tony is his middle name. So she's referring to him that, "I don't like Kess. I like Tony better because Tony is nasty." And then, with his responses like, "You want me to eat your a-hole too? Your wish is my command." Me reading that as his wife, uh, I'm going to tell you honestly, I didn't even cry at that point. I was shocked. So the shock took over, and I was just like watching that. I mean, reading that over and over. I screenshot it as fast as I could. That's why some are crooked, because I don't want him to see that I'm like, oh,